thing I get so far. That's small thing, I'm telling.
Hey Tubies, what's up? It's your girl Elle and I am back with another video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am actually doing a segment to introduce my new segment that will be addressing skincare, beauty, and self-esteem. You probably hear like, girl, where are you going with all this? Well, the truth of the matter is that as a young black woman, as a Christian black woman, as a black woman facing, and overcoming health issues, my experience so far in life has had so many different perspectives. Like, it's so multi-dimensional. I decided that I was going to, open myself up to be more vocal about some of the things that I've had to experience, overcome, and go through, so that, you guys can learn from some of my experience and, we can grow together. So here's a little backstory. From the age of around 8 up until even like now, I have been overcoming something called eczema. If you know what eczema is, great. If you don't, you can quickly Google it. Basically, it is a skin condition. Eczema, when I was young, really messed up my self-esteem. I mean, it had your girl out here looking like a Dalmatian. I was looking like a, a black patch. Like, I had patches all over. Your girl was looking spotted and stuff. Like, when you have a banana, and the banana starts to get old and it starts to bruise up a little bit, that's what your girl was out here looking like, but they weren't looking like freckles. So I started to really have issues with self-esteem, but as I've gotten older, I really had the opportunity to deal with it, and so I wanted to come address some of these things in this little segment. This is not going to be the video to talk about eczema, but I definitely will touch upon that. But today's video is touching upon something else that really hits home for me, and I know it probably hits home for a whole bunch of you: facial hair. Listen, if you are a lady, okay, and you deal with facial hair, you need to watch this video. Facial hair is one of my biggest issues. Let me tell you, at a young age, I had sideburns that were growing down and down. They're just growing, and I was a tomboy for a lot of like my childhood into my teens, and so I didn't really have a care in the world for some of these things. But when I got into high school, okay, I had this one friend that was like,
why you grow hair like a monster? Make your shave it top.
She was Caribbean,
Make your shave out the hair. Not nice. Not nice.
And that was like the first time that somebody really pointed something out to me about myself. And I was like, girl. And so I had never really, figured out how to deal with somebody else's criticism. So I automatically, out of impulse, just went home and I was like, and like I shaved, okay? And I don't even think I shaved well. I must have like dry shaved or something. The next day I woke up and it was like, and I was just like, oh, this is how y'all gonna work. Eventually what ended up happening is that I would shave and then it would come back, shave and then come back. So I was like, okay, there has to be other options. So I started trying everything. Your girl did sugar waxing, did hard wax, regular wax, store-bought wax. And my issue with waxing was ingrown hairs and having to leave the hair to grow out to a certain point before you could even wax it. So, you would be out here, using your wig to kind of just, yeah, hey, how you doing, girl? Yeah, I'm good. So then I tried epilators, okay, and epilators are horrible. I don't know, maybe they work for some people, but they did not work for me. They yank out your hair from the root and it just was not doing the business for me, okay? Then I tried threading. Yo, threading just like, it just ain't it. Not for like your face, for your eyebrows, sure, but like for your face, you just walk out, your whole face is just swollen because they just been out here just just threading everything all over. It's just, no, I wasn't about that life, so no. I was doing do-it-yourself facial masks. I tried changing my diet and it just was not working. The hairs became multiplied. Where my sideburns just kind of came down here and here, they started growing out here, and eventually, like, I got a full beard. Your girl just be out here, just growing sideburns like the Wolverine. Like, I could compete for a Wolverine wool with the Wolverine. So fast forward up to a couple weeks ago, I was online and I saw some Facebook advertisements. Disclaimer, I'm not saying go off and buy things on Facebook. Frankly, I don't really trust Facebook. I don't actually buy things on Facebook. However, if I'm ever interested in anything, I take like a week to do extensive research. So I saw a Facebook ad for an at-home IPL system. I purchased it because the price for me was good enough for me to try it. And if I didn't like it, it is what it is. But I also really liked the reviews. So when I was content with what I had found, I was like, okay, your girl, go try this thing. So this is it here. It is called the LUX IPL laser hair removal system. It is an easy at-home system, and what I really like about this is, number one, it's very compact. Like, it is super small. this is what it looks like. This is that little laser part, so you can see it's very, very small, and this is the little plug. So in order to use it, you plug it in. It's not battery operated or anything. So once you plug it in, it tells you on the instructions that you should be pressing on this little button once, and that's to just turn it on. And then once you press it and turn it on, then you press it again and again. And the light indicator at the top basically changes, and it shows you different levels. So the first one will turn it on, and then the second one will move it to level 2, level 3, level 4, and then it goes up to level 5. And inside of the little guide, it actually gives you a little bit of a skin chart. Now you can see that this skin chart actually shows you a variety of different skin colors, and there's brown on here, y'all. Like they got some chocolate, okay, they covering some melanin grounds, okay, they got some cocoa skin on here. This doesn't happen often, so that's why I was all over this product. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. I ain't gonna be last on this train. However, the very last option is dark chocolate type skin, and it looks like it doesn't cover that. Now it has 5 settings. I only go up to number 3. For all the darker skin women that I have seen try this, it's like all of them have said 3 is the highest that they're willing to go. 1, pain tolerance, and number 2, I think that's what is advised by this actual company. This is the beginning of my journey, but the strangest thing is on the pamphlet it says that some people see results after just 1 application. My mind was like on the 12 application that they're saying that it takes, so once a week for 12 weeks or whatever. So I wasn't expecting to see anything by the first day. But let me tell you that I did this a couple of days ago for the first time. It was my first session, and it's days later, and I see absolutely no hair growing back yet. Like maybe 1 or 2 like here or there, but like before, you know, they would all start sprouting like,
Hey, we coming, na, na, na.
like they would start showing their face, and I'd have to be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to shave. So I don't know, y'all, but this might just be a gem. And if this is a gem, y'all, this is a cheap gem. Like, I feel like I'm robbing them. I'm going to keep you guys updated on how this is going to go. Now, when I do finally decide to do this, you know, maybe a couple other sessions from now, I will actually do a video documentation so you guys can see exactly what the process looks like. It's very low pain, but it's not no pain. So all them people out there that be saying, oh, it's not painful, who are you lying to?
Why can't you just be honest? It's a little painful.
This isn't like pain like, oh my gosh, somebody punched me in my arm pain. It's more of like a radiating type of pain. I am excited to talk to you guys about, you know, matching your outer beauty with your inner beauty, or matching your inner beauty with your outer beauty. And we can also build up our idea of beauty for ourselves so that we can appreciate the beautiful creation of God that He created us. So that brings me to the end of my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, like, turn on your notifications, all the good stuff. All right, Tubies, well, that's Expression signing out.